What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
Still shines.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter. Boom.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on with the bluff.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
This hasn't been the friendliest welcome.
He's got you there, McDonough. Guess not everyone gets won over by that shark smile of yours.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Not really your business.
Well, whatever you do, don't bother going to Diamond City Security for help.
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
corroded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. You start whistling if you see any hungry politicians in our way.
Why? Is something wrong?
That's it. Hey, boy. Come on, boy. It's time to go. Hey.
Prepare to be perforated, Pally. Beats working 9 to 5.
Somebody please help! She's hurt! Hurry! She's in here! Please help! She's right back here! Hurry!
See the last one we tried to pull in? With all the grenades?
No, I was out doing my rounds. What about him?
Well, back up.
till they get a load of me.
Hearing shit.
Presto, you lose.
What the? Taking casualties!
Bigger bat.
a treat for you! No blood to spill today! Who's there? Human! Left flank! Time to die!
Thanks for being stupid enough to try.
How about a bat to the skull?
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said
We
let
should
him
get drinks at the
go.
third rail later.
Soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
Yeah, when can I start?
Well, aren't you an eager beaver? If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So little discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here, you know?
This is just a bad deal.
You're killing me here. 150 to start.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown. Ready to get to work?
Just tell me what I need to do.
It's a simple job, really. You are gonna be doing some digging.
I'm your guy.
No one likes a brown noser. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will ya?
I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. Starting to feel like we're doing charity. Did you just hear something?
It's crawling with Mirelurks.
Bail!
Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Good luck down there, new guy.
Chop suey.
What is going on in my tunnel?
That room was filled with Mirelurks.
At least you put up a better fight than those good-for-nothings. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Just tell me where to go and who to talk to.
I knew I liked you. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on the ski the other day? What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our...
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for
Oi,
McGreedy?
we got
He's in
beer.
the back room.
If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
Let's see what you have.
Don't have more than you can handle. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty boy to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
Sounds up my alley.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry. I'll know when it is.
I don't do work unless I know who's paying the bills.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the caps. Internal political struggle. You know how it is. Look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about. Just clear out the warehouses and get paid. Simple.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
You got my attention.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
I have customers on.
Telling you, friend, your search is at an end.
Got it.
Ain't your concern. Oh.
Shit, where'd that come from? Oh, I'll find you.
Nothing we can't handle. Suppose we're done here.
surprised that worked.
They got the drop on us.
You think I'm just a doll who can arrange any way you like? You're wrong. Very wrong.
Whatever you dish out.
Nice.
Hey, you find it yet? What's the holdup?
There are a lot of boxes, okay? Hold on to your ass.
Looks like all I'm good for is waiting around.
I call for sticks.
What, you dry? Head over to the third rail.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Ever been to Kill or Be Killed?
Charlie.
I've heard some exterminator cleaned out the rats in the old warehouses. Wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Just doing my job.
Always appreciate doing business with a professional.
Smell that? That's freedom. What's on tap?
anyone is one of those things.
Newcomer, huh?
That secretary of the law. Her and her perfect hair.
There you are. Was wondering if you were gonna show up. Yes, it's me. I have to hide my face in these parts. People like me aren't allowed around here. Now let's get down to business. That big wall of glass looming over Diamond City is the mayor's office. Most people don't know it, but there's a strong room buried beneath. Mayor's just sitting on top of it, and that's our target. The guy has it coming if you ask me. With how he treats my kind, maybe he deserves worse.
Let's get started.
I like your attitude. So, what do you say we make this party a little bigger? I managed to track down my tech guy. His name's Mel, and he is right here in Diamond City. The guy can make a gadget to solve any problem. Thing is, he's a bit locked up right now. You have to get him out of there. I can't just stroll into Diamond City security with this face, covered or not.
If you really think we need this guy...
Trust me, this is the guy we need. Pick a lock, find a key, bribe the guard. The usual stuff. Just get him out of there.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. Combat zone.
Hey, there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. A combat zone.
I am getting you out of here.
If so, maybe you shouldn't be announcing it so every guard in Diamond City can hear. Totally unrelated, but I hear that there's an old glitched out Protectron unit back there. Guards asked me to take a look, but it was a real head scratcher. Couldn't do a thing.
The Institute? I ain't scared of them. No, really. I swear.
Officer?
You got something to say?
I was hoping to get Mel at a lockup.
I didn't know Mel had friends. All right, he's pretty much done his time. Let me open up the door. All right, you're free to go, buddy.
You read that article? Public occurrences? Then seems to be in.
Let's just get out of here.
Mel.
Thanks for getting me out, I guess. So, you're Bobby's new toy.
Bobby asked me to get you out.
I bet it was just out of the kindness of her huge heart, right? God. That woman doesn't have a patient bone in her body. I wasn't serving a life sentence here. What, she couldn't wait like a day? What's the job?
How'd you like to help break into the Diamond City strong room?
Well, damn. That's a big score. Could be enough caps there to keep me going for a long time. Bobby may be shady, but she always pays up in the end. So, I guess I'll get my stuff and head over to her place.
Got yourself into trouble again, Mel?
What can I say?
All right.
I learned from the
all
best.
here. Mel, you want to introduce your little friend?
Yep. Meet Sonya. This little bot is going to help us move through the earth like a mole rat on jet.
I'm excited to see what she can do.
I can't wait to show you. She's one of a kind. I modified her radio systems to emit sonic pulses at frequencies that can loosen any sediment around.
Mel says we'll be able to get to the strong room 10 times faster than just digging. And it's a hell of a lot safer than loading this place up with dynamite.
All right, guys, get ready. I'm not completely sure how this place will respond. So, brace yourselves. Sonya, do your thing. So, what's the deal with the new guy?
Oh, I got lucky with this one. Came right up to my door and took the job. He takes orders. Fight. What more could I want?
And he's not so bad to look at either. We need him for emergency. Yeah. Wasn't so bad.
Mel, get Sonya over here.
Got it. Sonya, blast time. I don't know about you, but this seems like a dead end to me. We can backtrack and blast
Mel.
If you find anywhere you want Sonya to blast, give me a shout.
Hey, how's it going?
Bobby.
Just find a way for us to move forward. Remember, Southwest is best.
Lot of shake. A lot of it. Yep. That was big Disney bell. And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Choice Chops wants you to know we have meat. Just meat. Stop asking if we have anything else. Smith is right behind you, baby.
We need to get through here, Mel.
Got you. Sonya.
Might be some of that, but it's not really.
Over here, Mel.
No problem. Come on, Sonya.
Looks like a subway tunnel.
And we're on the right No, just keep heading southwest.
We need Sonya here. We need Sonya here.
Got it. Sonya, blast time.
Pay for that.
Gonna lose scar.
Just your imagination,
Mel.
If Bobby's directions are correct, and I have my doubts, the strong room should be right through there. If you had anything else you wanted to check out in this tunnel, I suggest you do that first.
I'm ready.
You got it. Let's do this. Ready, Sonya?
Damn, you're ugly.
That wasn't so bad.
Bobby.
Great. Now my socks are wet. Well, guys, we're right under the Diamond City strong room.
You sure this is the right place? I've been mapping it out, and I think Diamond City should be a little further north of here.
I don't have a doubt in my mind. How about a little trust for the boss?
Tell the truth, Bobby. Where are we?
Under the Diamond City strong room. And that is the last time I'm saying it. We still need a way to get up there, though. Mel, you think your robot will work here?
Look at this place. The foundation is already crumbling. One blast from Sonya, and I bet the floor above will come right down.
Well, then make it so.
You won't want to be in the room for this collapsing foundation and all.
Good thinking.
All right, then. Everybody clear out. Sonya, prepare yourself for a blast at maximum power. Here we go. That didn't sound good. Sounds okay.
Now let's get up into that strong room, shall we?
Oh, no, Sonya!
Pull yourself together, Mel. We don't need that thing anymore anyway.
But
you can make another robot with the haul we get from the strong room. Keep your head in the game.
Doing here?
Shit.
You seriously didn't think Hancock would catch wind of your scheme? He took you in, Bobby. And you're stealing from him?
Don't listen to her.
Mel was right. This isn't Diamond City.
So what? This doesn't change anything. It is still the same job.
I see the rest of you are in the dark about this. Nice no-nos. You all just broke into Hancock's storeroom. You know, Hancock.
The mayor of Good Neighbor.
Damn it, Bobby.
Listen, guys, I know this isn't what you expected, but there are still a ton of caps on the line here. Help me take her out, and all of it is ours.
This is Hancock we're ripping off here. The guy tends to hold grudges.
Counteroffer. Just go back into your tunnel, and we can forget this ever happened. What do you say?
You lied to us, Bobby. And you have to pay.
You can't do this to me. This isn't how this is supposed to go. Know what? Fine. More for me.
No. Here we go again. I have to say, I'm not really pleased with this one, Dad.
You made the...
Excuse me.
You made the right move.
Bobby lied to us. I'm glad it shook out this way.
I was itching for a fight. But I guess this works too. Here, take this. A token for doing the right thing. Hancock will be happy to hear about your loyalty. You should go pay your respects in person. It's best to stay on Hancock's good side. Trust me.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. I got an urgent mission. If you're a true fan, stop by the Memory Den and to talk to Ken Conley. The Silver Shroud needs you.
Galaxy News!
got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma. Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
The whole world's crazy.
No argument here. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So he can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Yes.
Oh, hell no!
So good.
There we go. Kent.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
What happens to the suit?
Oh, I have an idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryo vault and all.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here's some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy News Radio. Galaxy News Radio.
In this town, they got another thing coming.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the Parlor of Mysteries.
What's with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Might be I found a new friend.
Your crimes have gone unpunished for too long.
What the hell's wrong with you? Well, nothing a few bullets won't cure.
It's fun when you're mad.
Hi.
That was all I had.
friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man. Great. Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Got a silver shroud.
Jet and Shroud off Wayne?
No judgment.
Wait, so this guy's actually
Ain't
for
that a kid
real?
show?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know, the chem dealer by Bobby's, he's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market.
Buddy,
Kids.
I gotta be a lot
Even
more
with his
high or a
garbage
lot more
chems,
drunk
he's
to
just
be bothered
raking
right
in
now.
the cabs.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
The Silver Shroud
No,
in the flesh.
he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed
Hey,
people.
look at you, clown.
Where I can see you.
This is my turf, clown.
You follow?
And I don't appreciate
Can't let
let's
AJ
call
kill
'em
kids.
trespassers.
Whatever.
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today, you face the Silver Shroud!
Who you say? Oh, we can't put you up to this. He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what, I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it. And, maybe get Kent off my back, all right?
Come on, dollface. It's
Stop
right
selling
through
to
here.
children, a miscreant, or face my
Oh,
wrath.
gee, Paul.
Screw you.
I ain't never been
Waste
in
the
a secret
freak.
gangster
You
hideout
just
before.
made a mistake.
Paul, don't give up. What the heck? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout. Nah, relax, boss. She's all right. Hey,
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy News Radio.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal
When
with the
evil
drunks.
walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty.
Need a
The
place to
Guardian
stay?
Hey,
is
Charlie.
the
Away
Silver
from paying
Shroud.
customers.
Today's episode,
One of them
Into
wipers
the
from the
Robot's
postage.
Den.
What you wearing that for?
That's all of them.
I'm looking for someone.
Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
For he himself
Can you spare a few details on her at least?
someone else
On the house.
is
You
actually
got to have finesse to be an assassin.
of it all.
Kendra's a
You're
murderer.
right. But
Very skilled murderer.
is mysteries
Listen,
of
mate, the
mysteries.
combat scan
You and I
shows
have
you know what
handled
you're about.
Boston's rogues
Save
gallery.
your caps, buy a lager instead.
This is someone.
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
technological know-how to
Justice?
construct such
You mean to
clockwork
end her?
calamities. I
In
don't
that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street apartment. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
On one condition. By the shadowed streets of Southie, one of the mob bot's heads is still talking. You darn right I am. I can't feel my legs, 'cause you shot me up good, Shroud. But I still got my kiss of C, and I'm gonna use it to tell you where the big boss man is. See?
Another special update. No,
Hate the
it wasn't
Institute?
Bobby No-Knows who offed AJ
Oh,
and his
the
goons.
Trail, right.
It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to Good Neighbor. You'll see.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mechanist Unmasked.
Dangling over a pit of fire reminds me of our adventure against the Chelsea Mingler, mistress.
Indeed, Stalwart Shroud. But that malformed murderer was but a muppet compared to the malignancy of the Mechanist.
Malignant, am I? No, mistress of mystery. What you mistake for evil is actually enlightenment.
Huh?
Only I, the Mechanist, truly understand the folly of humankind.
Thanks for being stupid enough to try.
The only future you have is a long nap in a deep hole, Mechanist. To me, you're just another two-bit hustler with delusions of grandeur. And by the way, you're not fooling anyone with that cheap getup. You're as human as the rest of us.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward and see. Our newfound friend is the head of the bodiless bot. And it would seem he's biting through our bindings.
Hey, Downey! Mechanist! You robot wannabe! Remember me? No? I didn't think so. That's the problem. You made me. You didn't love me. You didn't love any of us, you selfish jamoke.
You're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when the little bug crawls willingly into the spider's
Attack
webs.
my robot children! Destroy!
You have taken your last life, villain.
You stole my line.
And our weapons have been confiscated. So, fisticuffs it is then.
And furiously fluid footwork. Hi-ya!
By order of our master, the Mechanist, you will be destroyed. Destroy it.
And that is the last of them. Now, for the Mechanist. But where did that vile ruffian escape to? Hey, Silver Do-Gooder, it's me, the head. Yeah, that's right. I'm up here in the rafters. I'm your eye in the sky. I saw where the Mechanist went. He's in that office, up the stairs.
Well done, heroic head. Your adjusted attitude has made allies of us all. Silver Shroud, shall we?
We shall. Stop right there! Not a step closer! You may have defeated my robot children, but now I will turn your own weapon against you.
Silver Shroud, he's armed with your silver shooter, your most revered rifle.
So he is, mistress. So he is. All right, Mechanist. It's your move. Shoot! If you've got the chutzpah. I have been waiting for this moment a long time, Silver Shroud. With you and your harlot out of the way, the age of the robots can truly begin. Now, die.
Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks.
I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you...
Not so fast, fancy pants. Your wallet and that snazzy briefcase you're carrying. Hand them over, now.
I most certainly will not. Do you have any idea who...
Prepare, perforated pally.
Oh, jeez. Why'd you go and do that?
'Cause it could have made us, that's why. You want to spend another stretch in the pokey? Now, let's see what's in this fancy case. Nothing. Papers, no cash, it's worthless. Ah, get his wallet. A suit like this has got to have something.
All right. Let's see. $20, a driver's license. Oh, man. We done it this time. You know who this is? We just wasted Mayor Murphy.
What? The Mayor Murphy? What in the blazes was he doing up here? Up in Scully Square?
A mystery, to be sure.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, me, Travis. Anyway, up next, Call Out Through the Fallout. That's just the name of the song. I'm not recommending it.
Can we skip the 10 count? Uh-oh, we got company.
Some very bad people may be coming. It's not safe here.
Hey there.
Please, don't come any closer. I don't know you. Just go away.
Let's play, little human!
Radio!
Walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Someone there? Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Mistress of Mystery. What brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
The mayor. So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers. Leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scully Square.
Hey, you.
Indeed,
You like
they
scary
are,
stories?
my
Mayor
intrepid
Hancock?
investigator.
Well, if it ain't
It would
Bobby's
seem
little
our
decision.
Mayor Murphy
Here,
was involved in
protecting
a
my
rather
stash.
crooked
Wise
caper.
decision putting Bobby down
He was
like
here
that.
to meet with some other mysterious malefactor.
So, Mr. Mayor,
Didn't exactly have a choice, now did I?
That's what's great about being the mayor. You're always the safe bet.
And Mistress of Mystery?
Let me tell you, this classy little tri-corner hat of mine is getting heavy. Am I turning into the man? Some kind of tyrant? I spend all my time putting down the people I would have been proud to scheme with just a few years ago. I need to take a walk again. Get a grip on what really matters. Living free.
Over your heads.
So be it. Death has come for you.
If you're heading out, why not come with me?
Yeah, I like it. You might just be the right kind of trouble. Let me just have a little chat with my community first. Give them the news.
Later, suckers.
Silver Shroud!
Hey, everybody, gather up. I got something you all need to hear. No rush, everyone just take your time. Look, everyone, I'm taking a walk. It's time for your fearless leader to get back out there. Mix it up in the dirt before I forget what that feels like.
You can't leave, Hancock. We need you.
Hey, I'm always gonna be here in spirit, my man. Good neighbor and I, we got a connection. But like any hot and heavy relationship, sometimes you gotta spend time apart. Let things cool off. Remind yourself of who you are. So that's why I'm leaving. I'm still your mayor. I'm still gonna be here when you need me. But it's time for me to stop living so damn comfortable. Because we all know, no one in power deserves to be comfortable for long. Now, what's the best town in the Commonwealth? Where can someone live free, with no judgment? Good neighbor! Of the people, for the people. And don't let no one forget it.
Hancock.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
Let's do it.
Done. Sorry, Pooch. Stay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
What do you need?
Hey, Hancock.
Playing dress-up is fun and all, but you've walked into something a whole lot bigger. Those lowlifes you've been taking out for Kenny Boy, they all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's gonna want some good old-fashioned revenge. You dig?
So who is this asshole?
His name's Sinjin. He's taken 2-bit raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone. I happen to know where some of his other boys are. Smiling Kate operates outside of Bunker Hill, and Northy's got a pad over at Prospect Hill. You take them out, and maybe we can find out where the big guy himself is stashed. Good neighbor'd rest a whole lot easier with him out of the picture.
You don't know where he is?
No one does. He's a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. But you keep poking his people with a machine gun, and he'll come out of hiding.
I'm up for some community service.
You know you're all right. You take care of Sinjin, and I'm inclined to show some gratitude. You feel me? Yeah? Home sweet home. Huh. I always just figured I hallucinated this thing. Heard Bunker Hill shooting them. Where's the sport in that?
So glad you could all come.
Think you can hide?
She shoots, she scores.
The living, the spoils.
Until the Commonwealth is saved.
I'm searching for the target. My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor, but I am registering sadness and anger at the loss of my friends. It may sound strange coming from a robot, but they were my family. Again, I thank you for your efforts. I know they would have thanked you as well.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
They must be targeting you for some reason.
Probability is high that I am part of that reason. Besides myself, Jackson also created Turing, Hertz, and Porter. Our built-in modifications would be desired pieces of salvage. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
Well, what's done is done. You can't change the past.
You're right. I must look to the future. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
Who's the Mechanist?
The only information I have comes from the iBot broadcasts. The false claims of peace and justice. The only certainty is that these robots bring only death. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
I'll do it.
I wish I had the proper vocal registry to express my gratitude. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Not right now.
Perhaps there's a place I may be of use until you return. I'm familiar with the settlement. Hopefully, I may be of some use there.
Oh, now it's on.
Wait, the hell?
Oh no, you didn't.
Let's do this. Our own graves.
You're gonna get that why?
Show us what you got.
God, please, why?
It's over.
Right to the teeth.
That's it.
After that.
Oh, it's you. Oh.
Calm yourself. The Shroud is here to help.
Please, stop. That's what got Kent into trouble in the first place. A dozen raiders barged in and snatched him. When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to Kent's radio station. It keeps playing it over and over again.
Here's the Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh, God! What's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing? What? Ah!
St. John, all clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be the Silver Shroud's little friend.
Yes.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! Oh, my knee! Ah!
Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting.
Awful quiet.
Hey,
Where'd that little fucker go?
Going up. Basement.
Nice.
no need to hide. It'll all be over soon. Give up now. Keep moving.
After that, first round's on me.
Going up. Second floor.
You must really want to get hurt.
Boom, boom, baby!
You're nothing. Nothing.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me. No sign of down. Oh, now it's on.
Say it again. Hold, assholes.
Kent.
I've never been so happy to see anyone in my entire life.
That was close.
I thought I was done for sure. I just give up. On all of it. Crime fighting just isn't what I thought it'd be.
If you just quit, then the bad guys have already won.
You're right. But I'm tired. I just want to go home. I'm going back to Good Neighbor. Really, thanks for saving me. But I'm just done.
Hey.
Got my
job's done. St. John's dead.
So down goes the big bad St. John. We get to walk that tightrope of freedom one more day. Take this for the effort.
Much obliged.
Ah, Ken, my man. Why the long face? You got what you wanted.
I was tortured. Almost died. It's not like the radio plays at all.
Hey, who hasn't been tortured from time to time? The price of throwing down with the man is always a few scars. Pick yourself up. Good Neighbor's just a bit safer thanks to the two of you.
What would the Shroud be without his faithful friend, Red Reinhardt?
This means a lot to me. I'm gonna need some time to heal, you know? But then I got a special project in mind, just for you. I'll fire up my radio station if I make any progress.
Hey there.
So, what's the latest from Good Neighbor? You take care of all those degenerates?
I hardly broke a sweat kicking their asses.
Music to my ears. Here, got this for you. If you're ready for Phase 2, here's the situation. You may have noticed Good Neighbor is a sniper's paradise. There's clear shots of the main square from the freeway, the Commonwealth Bank building, and the mass fusion roof. Each of those perches is controlled by either raiders, gunners, or super mutants. For Good Neighbor to defend itself, it needs to seize control of those perches and man them with local security. Your mission is to take out the hostiles at the sniper perches. I'll mark the locations for you. Meet me at the third rail in Good Neighbor when you're done. I've got an errand to run down there in the meantime.
Well, ain't this a rare treat? What's the word?
What's that?
Gonna leave a scar.
Hey, I got something.
All right. Crisis is over.
You ever get tired of shooting people?
mine now, rookie.
What? Give me some breathing room, huh?
You're dead.
Oh, you got. What'd I tell ya? We got game.
You okay?
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Nice step through the gate.
The sniper
you
purchase.
got balls.
always happy to help.
I've been asking around town. Got some volunteer security lined up to guard those locations. That should provide folks around here with some peace of mind. While you're here, I got one more job for you to take care of.
Just point me to the action.
As you may have heard, Hancock receives a cut of the revenue from all the establishments running in Good Neighbor. The better they do, the better Hancock does. Morawski, the guy who runs Hotel Rexford, has been letting the place run down. Hancock gave him several warnings to shape up, but the place is still a dump. Hancock's apparently had enough. Says it's time for a change in management. Your mission is to take out Morawski. With him out of the way, there's an opportunity to spruce the place up, turn it into something special. Maybe add a casino, a nightclub, or a spa, something to compete with the other establishments around town. Talk to Pendleton in the Rexford basement when you're finished with Morawski, and he'll have the details. You'll know Pendleton when you see him. As for the rest of the staff at the Rexford, do whatever you want with them.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Welcome home.
Lucky tonight, Diamond City, yeah, it's my thing. I flash my star, I show my rings. I do
Smell that? That's freedom.
all my manual labor, it's good to be a good.
Ever been to Kill or Be Killed? Some fine-looking weapons. Memory Den's great. Just don't get hooked like old Kent. Past is practice of the past.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
I just clean up around
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you were pretty ugly before.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh, God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement, once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Excuse me.
You're going to come visit, right? You're going to come visit, right?
Oh, sir, it's just so great to finally meet you. I've been hearing so much. We're going to rip out this place from top to bottom.
What kind of robot are you?
The Robo-Brain Project has a long and sordid history of which you must be painfully aware. But perhaps less known was a division concentrating on party planning, event management, and small business administration. You see before you the combination of this research, PNDLTN23.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You and I will single-handedly revitalize nightlife in Good Neighbor. These won't be simply go there, get this, come back endeavors, no? Well, there is a certain amount of that. But I can only stress we will also exercise discretion and good judgment along the way. Important decisions with severe consequences will happen around every corner.
Where are you going with this?
We'll start by gathering the supplies we need to spruce up this establishment. And by we, I mean you, of course.
Just tell me what we need so I can get started.
We'll have to compete with the best the Commonwealth has to offer as a scrappy underdog. But under your tasteful supervision, I think we could at least match the standards set by the Raider Emporium. I'm told some sneeringly call them the Raider Emporium, but that's unlikely.
So where do I come in?
Keeping the bathrooms functioning is one of our highest priorities. Otherwise, I'm afraid the entire establishment would be drowning in human waste.
Get to the point. What do you need?
Ah, yes. I was getting to that. There's a warehouse south of here along the railroad tracks that may have the plumbing and construction supplies we'll need. I have heard rumors of ghouls and other reprobates in the area. No match for someone with your top-shelf combat prowess, I'm sure. But do keep in mind some finesse and uncommon ingenuity may be required to access the warehouse. I'd advise against a standard shock and awe approach.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell me about my tactics? Or was that it?
Well, there is one more thing. You'll notice that few of these clubs stay open for very long without chemicals. Perhaps the sex is secondary or not seen as valuable in the wasteland. Regardless, we'll need to acquire a stash of drugs large enough to cure productivity for weeks at a time.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Indeed I do. There's a Raider stronghold just north of the Boston Police rationing warehouse. I'll mark the location down with your permission.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Not interested.
Then you came to the wrong place.
Their way around a bobby pin?
I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out!
Damn it! I'm covering!
That got wicked messy.
Intimidated.
Win again.
if they weren't dead before. You want to take a look?
Want to hear something spooky? There's this old insane asylum up north, but it ain't abandoned. Not like it should be.
Oh man, someone new! You need some jet, man? Homebrewed, reasonable prices?
Not right now.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe next time.
Oh, wonderful. You've returned safely. And with the supplies, I trust.
Got them all right here.
Well, that should certainly be enough to keep the population pampered. Good work. Time to polish the open sign and finally get things started. I'm speaking metaphorically, of course. We have extensive repairs to do, so check back later, won't you?
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
You know who kicked the ghouls out of Diamond City, right? That blowhard, Mayor McDonough.
Better keep your eye on
He'll
this
get
guy.
his one day. You'll watch. Trying to stay on good behavior here. Don't make me do something I'll regret.
Hey there.
You ready for the next step?
Sure. I got time to help out.
Now that we got security to man Goodneighbor's sniper perches, the next step is to keep those boys armed. You've probably noticed ammunition isn't exactly a renewable resource these days, but I've got a workaround. There's a gunner facility outside Mass Bay Medical they use to manufacture ammo. The intel I've got says the facility isn't particularly well guarded, so we can kill two birds with one stone. Take out a gunner outpost and provide Goodneighbor the means to make their own ammo.
Yeah, I'm in. What's the plan?
I'm gonna tag along with you on this one. The entrance to the place isn't exactly in plain sight. And besides, never hurts to have backup. Let me know when you're ready to head out.
Hey.
What do you need?
Hancock.
Little something to liven up the day?
It's about time we split.
Works for me. I'll head on home.
Hey.
Howdy.
Nothing else I needed.
Later then. Fancy meeting you here, stranger. I take no pleasure in this. Kidding, I love it.
Scan negative sensor read. Weapons cold.
Got it. Sweet.
movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
You want anger? I got anger.
Got the area covered.
Can we skip the 10 count?
Excuse me.
Nice shooting. You still in one piece?
Just another walk in the park.
Let's get this equipment back to Hancock. Then I'm gonna hit the third rail for a bit. You're welcome to join me.
Cover up, Snoop.
Time to get serious. We need some discipline here.
Pucker up, Snookums.
Excuse me.
Nice shooting. You still in one piece?
Just another walk in the park.
Let's get this equipment back to Hancock. Then I'm gonna hit the third rail for a bit. You're welcome to join me.
End of the line!
Hey there.
Something I can help with?
I have some information you might want.
Hey, old pal. Got some good news. We managed to round up some ammo manufacturing equipment from the gunner outpost over at Nass Bay Medical. The neighborhood watch should rest a bit easier knowing they aren't shooting blanks.
Then here's to a long road with plenty of ammo. We do have enough ammo, right?
Yeah, once we get the manufacturing equipment up and running. Most of the credit for the job belongs to our new friend here.
The pleasure was all mine.
You don't know how happy that makes me. Good neighbor's just a bit safer thanks to the two of you.
So, with that out of the way, you feel like grabbing a drink with us at the third rail to celebrate?
Don't have time to chat. Mayoral duties and all that bull. But we'll talk again. I wouldn't recommend drinking from anything you find around here. Not to mention the smell.
Hey, you got something against Good Neighbors bars all of a sudden? Speaking of which, you remember that time at the third rail when you were so drunk you tried to give CPR to a mannequin?
Yeah, of course. I remember that.
That's funny, because I don't. So why don't you tell me who the fuck you really are?
What are you trying to say? Show some damn respect.
Hancock's got enough self-esteem, he wouldn't pretend to remember non-existent events just to appease someone. And he sure as hell wouldn't be talking shit about his own town, much less refusing to break bread with friends. So answer my question. Who are you?
What the hell is going on here?
So, you gonna enlighten me here? You take one too many blows to the skull, or you just acting like this for fun?
Calling it like I see it, stranger. Where's Hancock? And how long ago did you replace him? You got about 2 seconds to come clean.
Whoa, time out. You aren't talking sense. No one gets replaced in my town. Commonwealth's full enough of trouble as it is. Doesn't need you making any more of it.
Alright, prove it then. The last joke Hancock told me starts like this. A ghoul walks into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here." What does the ghoul say?
I don't know. What was it again? Was I on something at the time?
Wrong answer. Time to get a better look inside that head of yours.
You wanna try me?
What are you looking for? You really put the fun in funeral.
Hey.
Let me guess. You found a synth component, right?
This just keeps getting weirder.
The mannerisms gave him away. Sarcasm's a tough personality trait for a synth to imitate. My bullshit detector went off as soon as he started talking. First time I've ever encountered a ghoul synth, though. Speaking of which, we gotta find out what happened to the real Hancock. Help me search around for any clues.
In Good Neighbor, you handle your own problems, or you end up dead. The Hotel Rexford's got rooms for rent, if you want something more comfortable than a bedroll on the floor.
Got it. Hey there.
You find any clues?
I found this note. Here.
Alright, let's see here. Okay, so McDonough's a synth. No surprise there. This paragraph makes reference to a parking structure. Seems like an odd place to keep a prisoner. Unless... shit. If my hunch is right, this ain't good. Come on, we're taking a field trip over to West Roxbury.
into trouble, it's your own damn fault.
Overactive sensors, nothing more. Is someone present? Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
Hey,
Yeah?
That's all for now, thanks.
If you say so.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Come on, give me a break, will ya?
Get ready.
Thanks for being stupid enough to try.
Are you attempting an ambush? Sensors indicating concealed organic life form. Combat initiated. Sensors clearly needs adjustment. Stealth capabilities. Fascinating. Engaging.
Right on the toes. It's that kind of day.
Here comes my kind of trouble. Not a bad way to make an entrance.
Tell me a joke.
So a ghoul walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here." Ghoul says, "That's fine. Is the human fresh?"
Yeah, that's definitely the right guy. Good to see you again, old buddy. You gonna be alright?
Not my first time ending up next to a trash heap. Won't be my last.
Let's focus on what's next.
So, Hancock, to bring you up to speed, we've been busy. Murawski's dead, the Triggermen are under control, Hotel Rexford is being renovated, and the Neighborhood Watch is now manning the sniper perches. We've got ammo manufacturing capability, and most of the random hoodlums infesting Goodneighbor are taking dirt naps. We managed to kill the synth the Institute tried to replace you with, but I got some bad news about your brother McDonough.
So the Institute replaced him with a synth after all. How many years was I angry at that bastard for the wrong reasons?
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
Was always told I'd hit rock bottom. Not sure this is what they meant. Was the guy I grew up with the amoral piece of trash who gave the ghouls the boot? Or was that just some synth making a play for the city?
I don't know what to say. You never know when your family is going to be taken from you.
When I'd first heard the rumors he'd been swapped for a synth, thinking back on that night, I thought it made a lot of sense. All the pain, the fear, the loss the Institute's inflicted. Time we return the favor.
It's payback time.
Let's think about this for a second. The way I see it, we respond in kind. No more, no less. The Institute tried to take out our guy in Goodneighbor, so we take out their guy in Diamond City.
Smart. Sometimes you just gotta murder a guy. Though I'm getting the distinct idea you got the same plan.
How do we do this without raising suspicions?
Let's start with what we know. First, McDonough's a synth. Second, he's not a particularly popular mayor outside the upper stands. And third, if the Institute was sending couriers to check up on Hancock's synth, odds are they're probably doing the same with McDonough.
Where are you going with this?
We can't barge into Diamond City guns blazing. Security would have a field day with us. The only way this works is if we can get the Diamond City Council, the security forces, and the general population on our side. If we show them irrefutable proof that McDonough is a synth who's actively spying for the Institute, they're more likely to look the other way when we kill him.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. Could you be more specific?
If you pose as an Institute courier sent by this IO guy, we might get McDonough to slip up and confess. Specifically, you take an audio recorder with you and pretend you're there to collect a report. Get McDonough alone in his office so he thinks he can open up. Then record him admitting to being a synth and working for the Institute. Once you've got the recording, shoot the motherfucker. Show the recording to someone on the Diamond City Council, and they can take it from there.
Hey, if I thought for a second that would work, I would have tried.
Yeah, but our friend here isn't a ghoul. That gives this plan at least a fighting chance. Besides, you got a better idea?
Well, I guess you got a good point.
So I can just head in and talk to McDonough?
If you can sell being an Institute courier, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Good neighbor'd rest a whole lot easier with him out of the picture.
Just reference IO and some confidential info about synths from that letter. Hopefully that's enough to get you in. I'll give you the recorder, too. Put it in your pocket and try to stand close to McDonough when he's talking.
I'm ready to get to work.
I like where your head's at. I'll head for home then. Good luck.
I'm gonna tag along with Hancock. I'll meet you back at the State House in Good Neighbor when it's done. And thanks again, friend.
How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy, you know any tricks?
Nothing you can't handle.
So, you...
Mayor's in no mood to talk.
Hi.
Far too busy to talk right now. I'm the mayor, after all.
I have new information on the synth colony to the north.
Ah, the courier. I trust you've been sent by our mutual friend, Mr. Io. I hope your journey here was uneventful.
Let's not waste time with small talk. You have something for me?
I like a man who gets to the point. A mayor's time is valuable, after all. On to the business at hand, then. There's a farm out there, run entirely by ghouls, if you can believe it. They might be a problem in the future. I ran on a campaign of strict, no ghouls allowed politics. When you build up a scapegoat, you need them to remain distant and scary. But ghoul settlements breed ghoul sympathizers. Let our mutual friends know we might need to give them a reason to be less friendly.
What else have you got for me?
Hancock. Ugh. He won't shut up about me. Every caravan that comes from Good Neighbor is loaded with hearsay and rumors about my loyalties. I keep telling our mutual friends that they need to step up our plan to deal with him. Reiterate the urgency, if you could. The full details are in my report, along with some other points of interest. Remember, don't let anyone see this but Mr. Io.
Anything else I should know?
I think that's enough for now. When I have more, I'll let our mutual friends know.
I wanted to ask you about something else. Do you have time for some questions?
Oh, what is it you're looking for?
Is it true there's a secret strong room
under the mayor's office?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
You didn't tell people you were a synth, did you?
I'd love to talk, but I have matters to attend to. I'll let you see yourself out. Do travel safely.
Don't change the subject. I'm the one asking questions here. Justin Ao thinks you're helping synths escape. I need to know the truth.
Some investigation, I assume? You two aren't trying to get me into hot water now, are you? I'm sorry, I don't have time for any more questions. I'm a busy man. Enjoy your stay in our fair city.
Answer my question. The Institute has ordered me to kill you. Start talking, or else.
What? How dare you? I am not just going to be discarded and tossed to the wolves. I'm the mayor, goddammit! Now, I'll tell you what's going to happen next. I'm walking out of this city, unharmed, with my dignity intact.
Not gonna happen.
I'm either walking out of the city a free man, or I'm killing as many of you as I can.
End of the road for you, synth. Time to shut you up for good.
You'll never take me alive!
Get lost.
You ever get tired of shooting people?
There's something you don't see every day. Can't explain what the hell's going on here?
Easy. I'm not looking for trouble.
Name's Jake. Jake Wilson. Chairman of the Diamond City Council. I was just on my way up to confront our ex-butterballing chief here when I heard the commotion. Only caught the last part of that conversation, but jeepers. So he really was a synth. I know this is a long shot, but you didn't happen to get a recording of that confession, did you?
You're in luck. Got it right here.
No fooling. Must be my lucky day. I don't know what sort of voodoo mind trick he used to pull that confession out of McDonough, but we could sure use someone with that kind of savvy around here. If you're willing to help us out.
Depends. What's in it for me?
Just trust me when I say being a friend of the council has its perks. Now let me explain the particulars. Sure, McDonough was crooked as a barrel of fish hooks, but he wasn't the one necessarily running the show.
What do you mean by that?
It's those upper stands bastards. Some of them are slicker than a slop jar. So rotten they've got more ways to fleece the public purse than a room full of pre-war lawyers. And if they get their way, McDonough's replacement could be even worse.
What are you suggesting?
The Latimers and the Codmans. Everyone knows these families are dealing off the bottom of the deck. But they're smooth operators, and we haven't been able to find any dirt that sticks to them. That's where you come in. The info I'm about to give you might provide some leads. Maybe you'll find something that we overlooked. But this is confidential, so keep it on the down low until you find some hard evidence. You got any questions before we get started?
I'm ready to get to work.
What I'm giving you here is a holotape. It's got the minutes of the most recent Diamond City Council meeting. Our stenographer's prose isn't quite as exhilarating as an issue of Cat's Paw magazine. But if you read between the lines, you'll see what I mean about the Latimers and the Codmans. Let me know as soon as you find something we can use against them.
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
Don't move, synth. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear, I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
Put the gun down, now! He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Hey, who hasn't engaged in a little friendly attempted fratricide in their life?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
Another glass of wine, Wellinger.
Certainly, sir. Anything for an understanding.
Nice.
What I like about it.
Excuse me.
You doing okay?
Yes. Sweet.
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in a dugout inn, and that's the booze. Man's gotta eat. What can I say?
Hey, Scavin.
Hairstyles from across the Commonwealth.
No loitering. Keep your eyes open.
so good.
Should've just
I'm in a league on my own.
Last mistake.
Hey there.
That was nuts. Thanks for helping us fight him off. Tell me you found some evidence that explains all this.
Yep, got it right here.
So it was Latimer. That bastard. Never expected he'd go so far as hiring the gunners. Look, this can't stand. We need to retaliate. Send a clear message that nobody messes with Diamond City.
What do you have in mind, exactly?
Gunners Plaza. We're gonna level the building.
Is that even possible?
Hear me out. I've studied the building's blueprints. A good buddy of mine helped design the place back before the war. All we gotta do is take out the right support columns, and the whole building should come crashing down.
Are you sure this'll work?
Heck no. I might be an engineer by training. But building demolition is as much an art and luck as it is science. Even before the war, it was hit or miss whether any given building would collapse as intended, and some of them didn't collapse at all. On the bright side, I've got a remote detonation system we can use. Also some explosive charges I scrounged up from the Diamond City strong room. Problem is, we're gonna need a lot more C4 to take down that building.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
As luck would have it, I received a tip earlier today from the Sheriff's Department. Seems there's a weapons deal going down in East Cambridge, at the park northwest of the Cambridge crater. You can hijack that merchandise. That might give us the explosives we need. Here, I'll mark the location of the park on your map. Bring some backup.
Okay, let's talk about tactics.
I've heard about your various exploits. I'm not about to tell you how to do your job on intercepting the explosives. But once you've got the C4, and you've cleared out Gunner's Plaza, the process is relatively straightforward. Place the explosive charges on the main structural supports, get clear of the building, and then use the remote detonator. I'll sync the detonator up with your Pip-Boy, so you can activate the detonation sequence that way. Now look, sorry to cut you short, but I've got to go deal with the fallout from this raid. A lot of folks in need around here. Let me know once you've dealt with those gunners, and good luck.